The national security trial against Jimmy Lai struck a nerve far beyond Hong Kong. Western headlines call it a blow to democracy and press freedom. Human rights activists say it's a travesty of justice. But the facts tell a very different story. Western editorials, including the Wall Street Journal, have called this a show trial, but they ignore the reality. 156 days of public hearings, 2,220 pieces of evidence, 14 prosecution witnesses, including his own former colleagues, and 855 pages of written judgment. This isn't theater, it's due process.
This is nothing to do freedom of press in this case. If we have evidence, we will arrest. If we have sufficient evidence, we will prosecute. No one is above the law.
The court said it's about ongoing crimes, collusion and sedition. It found that Jimmy Lai used his media platforms and international contacts to endanger national security, including lobbying for sanctions against his own city. Some analysts call this retroactive prosecution, but High Court justices say Lai's actions before the national security law were used only as background, and conspiracy is a continuing offense. And the court found that Lai carried on after the law took effect. Judges said that Lai tried to operate in a so-called gray area, changing tactics but not intent. The ruling makes it clear collusion with foreign forces to push for sanctions can be both direct and implicit. The UK's Foreign Office has called this trial politically motivated, saying he's targeted by the government for peaceful speech. Firstly, Hong Kong does not need a lecture on freedom and judicial independence from its former ruler. Secondly, the court found Lai's actions caused real harms. His relentless campaigning provoked hostile foreign sanctions and radicalized rioters during the 2019 unrest. Rioters stormed Hong Kong's legislature, destroyed the city's infrastructures, assaulted civilians, and injured more than 600 police officers. Judges also found Lai harbored deep resentment and hatred towards China. And his own words proves it.
This is something that America has to know. Not only supporting us, but use your moral authority. Because they have nothing. And you have the nuclear weapon. You can finish them in a minute.
Keep that in mind, human rights advocates, before you call this man an icon. This hostility and glorification of violence fueled his actions for years. And when confronted in court, he couldn't even keep his own story straight. Judges found 8 lies in his testimony, including denying he asked for U.S. sanctions, until his own newspaper proved otherwise.
其行可恥，其心歹毒。黎智英恣意妄為嘅罪行，係喺眾目睽睽之下進行，證據確鑿，法庭嘅定罪判決彰顯咗法律嘅正義。
After failing to challenge the evidence, some Western politicians are now calling for diplomatic pressure to free Jimmy Lai. China's response? Stop meddling in our affairs.
香港特区司法机关依法履职尽责，维护法律权威，捍卫国家安全，合情、合理、合法。我们敦促有关国家尊重中国主权，尊重香港法治，不得就特区司法案件审理发表不负责任的言论，不得以任何形式干预香港司法，干涉中国内政。
This isn't about silencing dissent. It's about drawing a line. When freedom is weaponized to invite foreign coercion, the law becomes the shield. This principle isn't Chinese, it's universal.